Hello, and welcome.
Yes,
We are the moderators.
that's right.
We're here today to conduct a focus group,
Focusing on the mystery of history,
exploring the history of mystery.
the whys and the wherefores.
Well, seeing as we are where we are,
Let's start at the start.
we're only the middlemen, mind you.
Messengers, mediators.
Moderators,
Basically, we reveal all,
on a need-to-know basis.
based on what the boss says.
Today's subject should be self-evident.
But that might be highly questioned.
Our client is after certain knowledge.
Our client remains anonymous.
Our client's ends remain his or her business.
We have instructions and deadlines,
We systematize. They empathize.
or rather, they emphasize and we systematize.
Who's they? I hear you ask.
Well, that should become clear in time.
But for now, the focus of our talk.
To fill you in on the game,
We talk, you listen, motherfuckers.
only joking. Seriously, we all know why we're here.
Divine intervention.
To see a show about the film, Alfred the Great.
Yeah, that thing. Forgettable, if only.
Has anyone seen Alfred the Great?
It was a film made by MGM in Galway in 1968.
How many people remember 1968?
What happened in 1968?
Is anyone here from Galway?
Great.
In the year of our Lord's incarnation, 849, was born Alfred, King of the Anglo-Saxons, at the royal village of Wanneting in Berkshire, which country has its name from the wood of Brock, where the box tree grows most abundantly. His genealogy can be traced in the following order. King Alfred was the son of King Ethelwulf, who was the son of Egbert, who was the son of Elmund, who was the son of Aetha, who was the son of Eoppa, who was the son of Ingald. Ingald and Ina, the famous king of the West Saxons, were two brothers. Ina went to Rome, and therefore ending this life honourably, entered the heavenly kingdom to reign there forever with Christ. Ingald and Ina were the sons of Coenred, who was the son of Cudan, who was the son of Cuthwin, who was the son of Ciaulin, who was the son of Kinric, who was the son of Caroda, who was the son of Cerdic, who was the son of Elisa, who was the son of Gewis, from whom all the Britons named that nation Jeguis, who was the son of Brant, who was the son of Beldeg, who was the son of Woden, who was the son of Frithawald, who was the son of Frealaf, who was the son of Frithawulf, who was the son of Finn of Godwulf, who was the son of Gyar, which Geat the pagans long worshipped as a god. Geat was the son of Tetwa, who was the son of Biao, who was the son of Skeldi, who was the son of Hathra, who was the son of Goala, who was the son of Bedwig, who was the son of Shem, who was the son of Noah, who was the son of Lamech, who was the son of Methuselah, who was the son of Enoch, who was the son of Malachi, who was the son of Enos, who was the son of Seth, who was the son of Brand, who was the son of Noah, who was the son of Adam.
The history game. Imagine a time when the world was equally divided by those who followed the word of God and pagans who still worshipped sun and moon.
A wild place.
Yet with change in the air.
Imagine Galway in the year 1968. Alfred is preparing to join the priesthood, but angered by the invasion of his country by the Danes, he cast aside his religious vows to lead the West Saxon English against the invaders. Alfred defeats the Danes and becomes an English hero. However, although Alfred still desires to join the priesthood, he is pulled between his lust to serve God and his desire for blood. After he marries the beautiful Elswith, the Danes return, and he must once again muster up the forces for a final battle, but he also must battle the dark conflicts within his own soul.
Now I'm going to ask for your silence as we bring in the volunteers.
It's important that you act as normal as possible.
Joe Byrne, 16th of the 876, 16 Common Square, Flood Street, Galway, childminder.
Georgina Kelly, the 20th of the 8th, 85, Ballinascorley, British County, Dublin, farmer.
Tony Brown, 26th of the 9th, 1977, 3 Lower Canal Road, Galway, courier.
Sam Duffy, 26th of 4th, 88, 20 Lower Salt Hill, student.
Right. You all know what you have to do. I'll repeat. Fill in the appropriate boxes with the relevant numbers between 1 and 10. It's important that you don't think too much.
A television program, a book, a film, a video game. Vikings versus Anglo-Saxons, Normans versus Anglo-Saxons, Irish versus British, Germans versus French. Sword fighting, nuclear warfare, archery, artillery. Black, red, white, green. Grass, air, rock, water. Screams, tears, blood, laughter. Fox, badger, dog, goat. Film, paper, mirror, eyes. Galway, Cork, Dublin, Belfast. Car, plane, train, boat. Blonde, brunette, grey, ginger. Asia, Russia, France, USA. Mouse, fish, bird, insect. Letter, mirror, book, castell. Peaches, strawberries, apples, bananas. Tom, John, Jim, Jerry. Alice, Brittany, Monica, Jenna. Syria, Beirut, Lebanon, Gaza. Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, Nigeria. Wood, metal, plastic, marble. Finger, toe, lower back, ankle. Page, servant, leaf, liege. The A-Team! East Enders, Brookside Dynasty. Buff, bluff, fluff, forth. Time, matter, heart, brain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cup, jar, pot, pan. Horse, donkey, sheep, goats. Okay. Very good. Is everyone okay? Okay, then collect the score sheets. Very good. If anyone's got a problem, if anyone's not okay, just please don't hesitate. Just raise your hand.
Right. Now, I imagine you all know what a Viking looks like. Or at least have some idea what a Viking looks like. I'm going to need a volunteer for the next step. You. You don't mind helping us out, do you? Thank you. Right, now, I want you to imagine that you're a Viking. How do you see yourself? What do you think, guys? Is she angry enough? What else should we look for in our Viking?
Smell? Vikings stink. I remember the Viking exhibition in Dublin, 1990, near Christchurch. My mum had to ask for her money back. Funny thing is, my dad went for a job there.
Good. If you were to imagine that smell is the seat you're sitting on, how would you feel?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I feel this.
No, don't tell us. We're not interested in language as such. Tell us through a facial expression, a gesture.
Imagine you're sitting on the top of Knockma Hill, County Galway. And you're confronted by faces, foreigners, the enemy, all out for your blood. How do you feel? Weird.
Weird.
It was weird, all right.
Look. Just tell them what they want to hear and take the money. Believe you me, I've been on loads of these things.
Yeah. Remember that last one we were on? They gave us free pints as well.
Lovely day today. It's awful to be stuck inside on a day like this.
Look at the hell of your man. Still up, Knockma. Knockma. Knocking your man.
What?
No. But it was weird, wasn't it?
What? Sit down, will ya?
Don't mind him, he's all talk. That was weird, but that's normal for these kind of things.
You can talk. What were you going on about smell and that bit about your father going for a job?
So what? It was the truth, and besides, they asked us. I'll never forget the smell. It was like shit and sweat mixed together.
That was probably normal. They would have been used to it.
Who?
The Vikings!
I know that! Jesus. Oh, I feel sick just thinking about it. Can we change the subject?
Weird is the word, alright. I wonder where they've gone.
I remember one to do with cigarettes. They had us pretending we were boxes of fags. We had to tell them how we felt. It was ridiculous. What do you do yourself?
I have a small farm in the country.
It's handy this, isn't it? A bit of bob on the side.
Telling me, it's hard enough having a farm as it is. What about yourself?
Who, me? I've my own courier service.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just doing this as a favour. You know, handy money, cash in hand. How about yourself, student, I bet?
Guilty.
Ha! Guilty, do you hear him? Too right. This is time out from home and away, is it?
When do you reckon they're going to come back?
Oh, I'd say this is all part of their plan to leave us stew. Then we become irrational and emotional. Then we tell them the truth.
Here. Anyone fancy a game of cards?
Nice one. Count me in. How come you have the deck?
They're always handy to have. I always keep a packet in my pocket. I used to be able to do tricks, but I'm not able to now. Too slow.
What's the game?
The game.
Yeah, the game. You play poker?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hey you, what's your name? Are you in?
Sam. I'm not very good. Just played once or twice.
5 cards stud?
Fine, but I'm not paying for money.
Ah, you can't play poker and not play for money.
You can't play for fun, or did you not know that?
Matchsticks? Does anyone have matchsticks?
Oh look, why don't we all start with 10 cents for openers and take it from there?
I've no money.
Don't worry, I'll lend you.
Typical student, scrounging as usual. I'm only joking!
Okay, so we'll say 10 cents openers, and you can only raise 10 cents at a time after that. I'll deal.
The student raises. He must be feeling confident. Taking on Mr. Ice, the maestro dealer extraordinaire. Who falls? The shock! The student teaches the master a lesson. Here, what did you have? Nothing?
You don't have to show him.
Now that we're all warmed up, why don't we raise the stakes?
I'm out. I have no luck.
Here. Here's the money I owe you.
Cheers.
Are we playing or what?
Yeah. Strip poker.
I told you I'm out.
Seriously? We pay you to keep your clothes on.
Yeah, right. I saw the way you were checking me out earlier on.
What? In your dreams?
What about you two? You're not shy, are you?
Get a life.
Go on. It's just a bit of fun.
Okay, I'm in.
Hey! At least he's not afraid to show his cock.
Okay, so we'll say whoever wins the hand can nominate another to strip.
Oh, what the hell, I'm in. What's the name of your couriers, by the way?
Who, me? Fast motorbikes out by Ballybrid Industrial Estate. Why?
No reason. Does your wife know what you're up to?
I get my mobile phone ready and let her know.
Yeah, hey, very funny. Just play.
Okay, show us what you've got. I've got a pair of jacks.
3 trees.
A full house.
A poker of queens. Ooh, I have the power. Have you got your camera ready?
Yes, and I can upload it onto Facebook straight away too.
I must say, I'm spoiled for choice. But it's got to be. Tony!
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 Tony! Tony! Tony! Tony! Tony! Tony! Tony! Tony! Tony!
Double or quits.
No, that wasn't part of the deal.
Go on, double or quits.
How would that work?
Yeah. You take your clothes off twice?
No, I pay cash. €5 instead of the forfeit. That way if you win it's €10 or we're even. But, just the two of us.
Spoil sport. Have you got a small willy?
Yeah, right. If I wheeled out the old snake you wouldn't know what to do.
Why don't you try me?
Oh, I'll try you alright.
Come on, you made a deal. Are you going to keep your word or not?
Calm down. I mean, I have to say and I'll pay cash.
That's not fair.
Leave him off. Saves him wheeling out the snake. I get more satisfaction taking his money.
Full house! Again.
That's €10 you owe her.
Again. Double or quits. A poker of sevens.
That's €20 you owe her.
Again. A royal flush.
That's €80 you owe me now.
I give you the money we get at the end of the day. Another royal flush.
That's 160 euros you owe her now.
Look, do you want to stop or are you even going to pay?
I gave you my word I'd pay.
Look, it's just a game.
I promised I'd pay.
I don't want your money.
You think I can't afford it? I can. Just play.
No, it's not fun anymore.
One last game. I promise I'll pay. Double or quits. A royal flush.
That's 320 euros you owe her now.
How?
We're witnesses. You said you'd pay. Now pay.
Playing cards, I see. I'm only shagging. Don't mind me. I'm only here to tell you the whole story. Why did they ask me? I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm known around town, do you know what I mean? Anyways, seeing you playing cards reminds me of the crack we had ourselves. Sure, weren't we stretched out in the grass playing all that summer? See, I was an extra in '68, in Alfred, that is. But I'll start at the start. Castle Hackett is where they set their studio up, if memory serves me right. Big, massive studio, like Hollywood in the West. Well, we've never seen the like. You see, you have to remember, it was a different time back then. Galway, '68. Money was hard. Far harder than it is now. Back then there weren't much to do except emigrate or so. You can imagine the excitement when MGM rolls into town with their stars and their racket, going around in sports cars, you know? Should I see the main man playing Alfred, what's his name? Hemmings, David Hemmings. And I see him zooming about in a speedboat in the bay. Huh? What do you think of it? Who's mad? That's what some of the locals used to call him. MGM, money gone mad. It's true enough. Sure, they must have spent millions. No expensive spared. See, they went all out to make this epic on the first king of England, Alfred, and his battles with the Danes. So, they set up in places around Castle Hackett, Kilcreast area, even drew a big massive white horse onto one side of Knockman Hill. It was a massive operation, and there were bussing extras all over the place. And the catering. Well, everything came in barrels. There was barrels of rashers, barrels of burgers. I never even tasted a burger in my life. But it was a massive operation. You see, you have to remember, it was a different time back then. Galway, '68. Money was hard to come by. Far harder than today. Back then there weren't much glamour, and then MGM rolls into town. Most lads turned to drink, turned into alcoholics. Remained that way to this very day. Me? I put my money towards my first house. That'll show you what kind of money was around back then. And we were just students. Like most fella those days, we just looking to go abroad to England or America for work. Sure, there was no work here. They were going mad, waiting for clouds and rain, and the summer of '68 being the warmest in living memory. It drove them crazy. They set up in places around Castle Hackett, the Kilcreast area. They even drew a big, massive white horse onto one side of Knockman Hill. It was a massive operation, but you see, the students and the soldiers didn't like each other. The students were the Normans and the soldiers were the Vikings. And whenever there was a battle scene, they really went at each other, you know? I remember this one scene we did. Big battle scene. We were waiting all day and then we got the call to run down this big hill. There was thousands of us, horses and everything. Anyways, halfway down the hill, we see the director going mad, shouting, "Cut! Cut! Cut! Cut!" Wasn't one of the Vikings wearing spectacles. And there was other things too, like wearing watches and things like that, you know? It's a massive operation at the time. But some say all those kind of mistakes were the reason why the film failed, you know? I don't know about that. Another reason might have been the main man playing Alfred, David Hemmings. He was a real ladies' man, but sure, he was only high. Hardly the look of a medieval king about him, you know? And there was others too, like Ian McKellen, Michael York, and the blonde one. Sure, it was MGM the ones pumping money into them, like there was no tomorrow. Not that I'm complaining or anything, but the pay was money for nothing. But sure, didn't stop some of the students from going on strikes too. You see, there was all sorts of different sort of pay, you know, like wet pay, part-time pay. Then there was this one scene, the director shouting action, and they were supposed to go doing this warrior cry. Supposed to go on Antan, 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 Antan. But the students decided to go more money, more money, more money, more money, more money. They ruined the shot. God got fired after that. Another thing was the horse. They had to train this one horse to fall. But there's only one stuntman. And what with painting the grass green and all sorts of madness, they'd only the single stuntman. And he didn't have enough time to train the horse. Just wouldn't fall for the camera. They nicknamed the horse afterwards. Yeah. They nicknamed it Failure. Imagine that. Well, good luck now.
Let's talk about my wife.
Let's talk about your wife.
Today was my wife's birthday.
How did that go?
Not very well. You were supposed to get her a present from me.
Yeah, that's right.
What happened?
Didn't get a present.
Didn't get her the present.
No.
Why not?
I just forgot.
You just forgot. The state of my marriage doesn't concern you, it seems.
It's not that. I had every intention of getting it,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know what it is you wanted me to get.
You didn't know what it is I wanted you to get her
No.
for her birthday.
No, I don't think you told me.
No, I didn't. I wrote it down.
Did you write it down?
Yes, on a post-it. You don't know.
I must have lost it or something.
You lost it.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
I don't know. We can't get, there's no point getting the present now, is there?
No,
No.
really. Horse is bolted on that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's always next year, isn't there?
There's always next year. Yeah. Do you have a wife?
No.
Signs on it. I don't think you're grasping the gravity of this. What use are you to me if you can't, get a simple task like get her a box of flowers, chocolates?
But maybe it wasn't a simple task.
Or you don't think?
Maybe it wasn't.
You thought it was too much
Maybe it was.
taxing for you.
Maybe it was too complex.
Like, dropped you in the deep end on this one, asking you to go to the shop and buy it.
Maybe it did.
Okay. Imagine we're shooting a movie. And you're in charge.
Okay. So will I be the director then?
Yeah.
Okay. So imagine if I'm the director and you're the tea girl
Okay.
at the tea counter.
Alright.
Okay.
But it's mostly coffee.
But it's mostly coffee.
Alright.
Okay. Am I a man or a woman? Let's say I'm a woman.
Okay.
Okay. So, hello there. I'd like a cup of tea, please. I'm
Sorry,
the director
it's
of
mostly
the
coffee.
Oh,
Oh, you're the director. hang
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Here's your tea.
Oh, great. Thanks a million.
No props.
How are you getting on?
Oh my god. Why would you ask me that?
Imagine this. Imagine
No, I know why you asked.
How are you getting on?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you ask me that?
Oh, I'm just
That's so sound.
really care about everyone on the film set.
That's lovely.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I'm just the tea girl.
No,
Sounds
you're not
lovely.
just the tea girl. No, you're not. You're amazing. Yeah. Okay. Imagine if, like, I see some star quality in you, and then I'm like, oh, in the next scene, I want to put you in this next scene. Okay. So we'll skip to we're on set. No, skip over to first the next scene. Okay, because you're on the film set.
Well, I think we should do the scene where you say that I've got star quality.
Okay. Oh, by the
I'm
way.
just a tea girl who sells mostly coffee.
No, because by the way, I think you have real star quality. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Me?
You're brilliant. Yeah. I want you to be in my film.
No way.
Yeah. See what you just did there?
Yeah?
I want you to do that on camera. Yeah, do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Okay, not as good, but. Okay. Let's skip to the bit where you are a really, really megastar and you've forgotten about me.
Okay.
And it's like the red carpet.
Alfred is in close-up. His face is intense, his eyebrows furrowed. One eyelid seems about to close. The music is throbbing and becoming louder. His eyes close for a few seconds, then open. He looks at Aylesworth. She looks at him. He puts one hand on her shoulder and utters, "So be."
No, please.
Aylesworth sobs heavily.
Oh God, oh Holy Mother, you'll say I should forgive him. Do all men show such violence? Yet I love him and I will try to understand him. I know he hates his lot because it made him break his vow to become a priest, and so he hates me because he loves me. And he is proud, but I am proud as well. Must I be humble? I will forgive him, if he but use one word to ask of my forgiveness. If he does not use that one word, then I fear my love may turn to hate, as strong as his.
Aylesworth falls asleep.
Imagine a forest, a real forest, with deciduous trees and birds and streams. The bandit Ian McKellen has captured the exiled Alfred and some of his soldiers.
Get them all up! We'll take them back to camp. Let me see the face. You are the sword. You are the leader, but I am the leader here. People do as I command here.
Is it no lord whom you serve?
No, we are outlaws. When a poor man's accused, what can he say? A noble may find a dozen men to swear for him in court. I can find no one, so we are outlaws.
Do it again.
Get them all up. We'll take them back to camp. Let me see the face. You with the sword. You are the leader here. I am the leader here. People do as I command here.
Is there no lord whom you serve?
No. When a poor man's accused, what can he say? A noble may find a dozen men to swear for him in court. I can find no one, so we are outlaws.
Michael York and King Alfred are in a big room in a castle. They're playing a game of chess.
I am Guthrum, son of Odin.
I am Alfred, King of Wessex. We come in peace.
We sell peace.
Then we must stop.
Good. Our price is 20,000 marks.
Then we shall fight.
Oh, you mock me. I have seen your armies, your men in the fields. Have you many concubines?
This is my wife. We Christians have one woman only.
I have 20 Saxon girls, chosen from 300 slaves. Some of them tell me they were married to your god before.
They were nuns. They are the brides of Christ.
Your Christ can be nothing like our love god Frey. When brides see him, they blush.
My God is life eternal. Your gods are dead.
Not dead, no. They speak in battle cry and in bird call and in the loins of lovers. Those are my gods. They were your gods of old. Men say all Saxon kings were once sons of Odin.
They lie.
Now he is a cruel god, lusting for power and knowledge. He hung himself upon a tree once to prove himself and to find wisdom.
He found nothing. Your gods teach nothing. They have no wisdom.
They have the wisdom of the blood.
Blood? There is no wisdom there. Only pain and hunger and lust. Christ conquers passion, so that life in wisdom can begin.
Without passion.
Else, we are animals.
You would live life without passion. Now I see it. You are the son of Odin. Do it, Alfred! By God!
There will be more like him, but not for you and me.
So, Alfred, I bow to your God. He has given you a great triumph.
My triumph?
Your God of love is very powerful.
Say horse.
What?
Say horse.
Why?
Just say horse.
No.
Go on, will ya? Say horse. Are you going to say it or not? What the fuck? You can't even answer me now?
Leave him alone.
I'm only asking him to say horse. What's the big deal? Here, you say it.
Why?
Just say it. Jesus Christ, you'd swear I was asking for your life story or something.
Horse. There. Are you happy now?
Thank you. That wasn't so hard after all. Nobody died. Now, do you want to give it a go?
No?
Jesus Christ. It's just one word. Why won't you say it?
I don't feel like it.
I'll tell you why you won't say it. You're a pussy. You're afraid you'll sound stupid, isn't that it? You're thinking about that word coming out of your mouth, and you know it'll just be a nonsensical sound blurting out of your throat like some animal noise. You're not fully confident in your articulation equipment, so you stifle your tongue and it grows weak, thickens. You just use it for pushing the shitty food you eat around that useless mouth of yours. Just a stupid sponge stuck in your head rearranging spit and that shitty food you eat. You think you're clever by refusing the utterance? That's as tough as you get. Yeah, that's right. Cross your arms. Communication being 70% body language. That's telling me, isn't it? Defiant silence. You're not afraid of me. You've adopted a defiant attitude, thereby implying that you have the moral authority because of the so-called ridiculous nature of the request, the lack of context, the arbitrariness of it all. You weren't going to be humiliated by such an obvious trap. What possible reason could there be for such a random expression? Horse. Horse. same time I didn't want to upset the mood. Then we saw these tourists, and they were smiling big smiles and taking photographs of the picture-perfect postcard. He stops the cart and I look, and the sack is gone. Then my father hitches the mare to a lamppost and gives the horse a kick in the belly. The horse rears up, trying to protect itself. The tourists stay. And I'm looking on with the same malicious eyes as my father, except I realise I'm studying him to mimic his act. Then my father picks up a stone from the middle of the road, puts it down in front of the horse, picks a flower and gives it to Sally to eat. The horse isn't fully assured, but she eats the flower anyway. Then my father picks up the big stone and smashes it down on the horse's skull. There's a horrible panicky noise, and he starts laughing as blood is pouring from the horse's head. And the horse collapses but struggles to unfold its forelegs with its hind legs splayed. Then my father tells me to do the same, and I do. The eyes swivelling, rinsed in a film of blood. The big eyes screaming until it closes. And I look at the circle of tourists, and there's one, a girl, but sometimes a woman. And she's crying.
Jesus. That's heavy. I've never had any nightmares like that.
Have you ever tried to decipher it?
No, it just freaks me out. I haven't had that dream in ages, though. When you see your father, is he smiling or not smiling?
I don't care what the weatherman says. When the weatherman says it's raining, you won't hear me complaining. I'm certain the sun will shine. I don't care how the weatherman points. When the weatherman points to gloomy, it's gotta be sunny to me. When your eyes look into mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those eyes? Gosh, up, get up. How to get up, get up. Gosh, up, get up. How to get that side?
Jeepers, creepers. Jeepers, creepers.
Tell me where'd you get them? God, where'd you get them? Where'd you get those their eyes? Jesus, that was some story, huh? Poor thing. Probably ended up in the knacker's yard, huh? Remember I was telling you about that boat? MGM, money gone mad. Well, wait now and let's see.
Would you ever shut the fuck up? You're wrecking me head.
Hey! A bit of respect, will ya?
Yeah! Don't mind her, you were saying?
Another day, another dawn.
You could say that again.
That went well.
Happy enough.
Happy that it's done.
Pretty decent exposure.
Good sports.
Something to play with.
Facts and figures to be
Measured and compiled.
to be computed. Not two ways about it.
Simply beautiful and beautifully simple.
People want to understand the world.
Check the forecast. Falling slowly.
People don't like dying.
Death to zero fans.
People value friends and family.
Right on, brother.
And values motivate.
I'm a believer.
We justify.
We are justified.
We testify. Coordinate the ordinary.
Huh?
Don't worry, trust me.
Right then.
And tolerate others less fortunate. I promise. And if so, do it with a smile.
My favourite rule.
And remember, never shit in your own doorstep.
I'll be embarrassed.
Manage expectations.
Yes.
Control the narrative.
Yes.
Look after the optics.
Yes.
Integrity in everything we do or say.
Integrity in everything we do or say.
And game for a laugh.
Aha.
Dancing at the crossroads.
The
Slip jig time.
jug of punch and the dog in the bushes.
Look at us now.
Well, everyone is entitled to opinions.
It's a free world.
Get my drift?
Well, Doc, what's up?
The sky is falling down.
Really? We should go and tell.
We should go and tell it right.
Or rather, we should tell and go.
Maybe the going is telling in itself.
Or rather, we should watch and go.
I wish.
I know.
What of our volunteers?
Those usual suspects.
What will Willy Wonka make of those lot?
Lord William Wonka to you, sir.
Oh, hope be the whole key. Is that how it is now?
Free Willy Wonka of the Free State.
That's a good one.
Here's another.
Go on.
A driver is driving along the road as you do when he stops.
He's lost.
Yeah. And he comes by this passerby who happens to be...
Dancing at the crossroads.
No, out walking his dog. And there's a horse in the field next to them, right?
Really?
Yeah. And he says to the passerby, "Is this the road to Dublin?" Does he? He does. And the passerby says, "If I wished to go to Dublin, I wouldn't start from here."
Ah. The rocky road to Dublin, huh?
I woke and I walked to Dublin in a day, and then I died.
Classic.
I wouldn't start from here.
Where would you start from?
Depends.
On what?
The weather.
The weather!
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain.
Really?
Well, that's what I heard.
There might be floods.
Nah, nothing strikes me anymore.
It's because we're all on strike.
Since when did the weather turn into politics?
You don't look at me!
Don't look at me!
Well, anyway. Are you all alright?
That's it now. That's the end.
Thanks for your attention.
Yeah!